Hello Nintendo Chit Chatters, I'm Eddy Ray for NintendoChitChat.com. Welcome back to more tutorial videos for RPG Maker Fes on the Nintendo 3DS. Shoutouts to NIS Maker for providing a copy of the game. And today I'm reading a question from our YouTube comments. This is from Dan Day Games. They ask, hey, I have some questions. How can I do an automatic event and only once? I don't understand the switches in the 3DS. How can I put them? Then also, question 2 was, how can I put hearts, for example, on my hero's head like an icon? And I'll be covering that today for you in this little video. So I'm actually using my game world here, and I have the event already set up. So let's go into it, and I'll show you the process here. So we have a little NPC character here, this kind of old-timey kind of warrior guy. And I have the initial position set up for us right here too, so we start the game here. So automatic events pretty much means what it says. The event will happen automatically no matter what scenario you have set. Automatic events happens automatically. So we'll open this up, go to Edit. And in this scenario, this NPC is giving us 100 gold as a gift. So I have 2 pages here. I have his graphics chosen. That's pretty basic. And then the event content is this. Let's look at it. So I have some little effects in here as well. I have first the emotion expression. If I click on this, this is kind of the emotion of this particular character. It could also be either on the event itself, so on this NPC, or on the hero. If you click on the hero box here, that means the emotion expression will actually happen on the hero on the map. If you click on this, this will happen on the NPC or whatever item or object you have for the event. Of course, you can choose the graphics too as well. A few options here. You can also have it loop over and over again if you want, or no loop. There's some more here for no looping. So you can have the character some kind of fun or charmed with a heart, you see there, angry, appalled. Okay? So we have it here for a surprise because this NPC is going to be giving us gold as a little gift. So we have this surprise icon happening over the event. You can actually have it happen over our hero too as a surprise look like, hey, why are you giving me the gold, right? Alright, so we'll keep on the event though, for now. Alright, so then we have a message set up. Very basic message. Hello, enjoy this golden gift. Then we have his character icon chosen. Confirm that. And then of course, this little icon as well. Again, we have it over this event. You can also choose to have the icon over the hero. So this will show a little graphic above the NPC or above your hero. You can choose from a bunch of different ones from your items and things like that. We have a little present wrapped like this for a little gift in the game. We'll hit confirm. Now all of these options here for this motion expression and on head here can be found. We'll go back here. I'll show you. Let's just go to add new really quick. We'll hit A here in the add new event. These emotion expressions can be found right below the feet here, the movement controls, and this is condition control. So you have a change display status, easy action, emotion expression, and show icon overhead. So I'm using the 2 bottom ones there. I'm using the emotion expression and then showing icons over the head of either the character or the event. So if I hit A here, I can then choose one of those conditions. Say we want to show more expressions, hit A again. And then this is where you can kind of choose your graphics and who you want the expressions to happen on, either the hero, this event, or even another event too. And again, you have all of these here that loop. From worried, panicked, angry, laughing. Here we have no, surprise, doubtful, and such. Okay, so that's that. You also have showing icons over the head. And these aren't really expressions per se. These are icons, maybe like a present, a key, maybe a chat bubble or something like that possibly. And we can show, these are for most of the items I already have imported in my game, so you can show these. If somebody has a note to possibly give, you can have like a little letter like that, a key over the NPC or over the event's head, maybe some charm fruits or some healing herbs. spell or something too. It depends what graphics you have or items you have imported into your database. They'll show up here then for these graphics. Okay? You can also choose graphics as well from here by pushing Y. And you have all of these that are already in assets of the game. So you have a little bottle, a map perhaps, some gold, some rocks, fish, shovels, weapons, things like that. Then we have, using the C-stick or the control pad slider, I'm sorry, you can actually switch between the weapons and some wardrobes, things like the other items too. Okay? So lots of choices here for this, as far as the graphics you chose. So those are the two options. In condition control, those are where you're going to find your expressions and showing the icons over the head. Now you also have to make sure you turn the icons off, otherwise they stay on either your hero or the event the entire time. And I'll show you how I have that set up in the event here. Alright, so here we have on head. This is our motion expression. We have the present event. So I have a little gift showing above the NPC character's head. And then I added a sound effect here. And that's for the coin. He's giving us gold, so let's add the coin sound effect. It's pretty good. Let me show you where you find that sound effect, of course. Over here where the little speaker is, BGM is background music, and of course SFX is sound effects. So you choose that there. Okay. And then we have this action happening where you actually are given 100 gold. You can also make it so you are so gold is removed from your belongings too. I'll show you that really quick. Oh, go back into the event here, I'm sorry. There we go. Alright, go to add new event. And all of this happens in the status control. If we hit A here, the top menu selection is increase or decrease gold. Increase or decrease items, weapons, armor, HP, status. You can heal all, level up, learn skills, which we actually use this option here in our character learning a spell. And substitute members down there as well. All of these are very, very important for making your RPG game. Alright, so we use this one here, increase, decrease gold. We'll hit A. And then you can change this, since this is a gift of gold, you can change it to any amount you want. We're using 100, you could do it 500 or whatever. You could just do 10 gold, something like that. Whatever you choose, it's really up to you for your game. Okay, and then again, we're giving them gold, so you want to have the amount increased to the playable character. If you want to remove gold for maybe somebody stealing money from you or something like that, or they're buying something, you would choose the decrease option here then, of course. Okay, so I'm going through all of the events here, or all of the options in my event here for you. Alright, so there's the gold, and then I added a subtitle. This is in the same area you'll find to write the dialogue messages in. I chose subtitles so it shows over the screen. This is good to use when something important happens. That way the player playing your game can see, oh, okay, over the screen it says 100 gold obtained. And that's why I typed into the text there. We can preview that for you. There you go, 100 gold obtained. And that will actually show up over wherever you're playing the game at for this event. You can choose the speed. You have to scroll if you want to as well, like credits would scroll. In this case, just middle fading is fine over there. Alright. So we have this whole thing set up. Now I have here another expression. After you give or you're given the gold, after the sound effect goes off, after the subtitle goes off, I don't want that present on the NPC character's head anymore. So I have this expression. I just have it turned off, basically. So I have, again, the present was above the event's head, so I have this event chosen, and I have the graphic don't show. So after all of the steps are taken in order that they're made in the event, it will no longer show that graphic icon. If you don't do that, it will continue showing over his head as a present, and then it may confuse the player thinking, what else does he have to give me, and nothing else happens. So I have that icon being removed from the NPC. And then we have a switch here. Okay, we'll show you the switch really quick. The switches are over here underneath the speaker. This is in branch control. We hit this, and switch on or off. Now I'm using a bunch of switches here, so we'll have, you can name them if you want to. I just go with them with their numbered order already. I'm using a bunch in my game, as you can see. But we're on switch 24 here, so you would select switch 24 for this. That's the one that I actually have set up for my switch. Go back into everything here. So there's switch 24. And that will end this first page of the event, okay? This switch basically will be activated on the next page of the event, turning it off so it won't happen again. Hit B to exit out. All right, so we have a second page for this event. If you guys forget how to add a second page or more pages, when your cursor's over page 1, hit the A button, and you can add a page. You can also copy pages, making it easier for you to copy and paste events. You can delete or replace or edit as well. Okay, so here we go. Page 2 has our same graphic. There is no event content here. Everything is happening on page 1. This is just to shut off everything from happening again. And of course, go down here to page conditions, and we select our switch. Go down to 24 was the switch we used, so we click on that, and there we go. I have past judgment here, unchecked for page 2. That way you can kind of walk through the NPC. It doesn't get in your way to walk around. We have his movement set to random, which is good. Now on page 1, you asked about auto execute. So this is an auto execute event. Basically, when you start the game here, it automatically happens. Or when your character comes in contact in this area, in this vicinity, the event automatically takes place. So start. You can do this by when the character touches the NPC, when touched by another event. Investigate, which means when the player pushes the A button in a specific area, when an item is used, or auto execute, which says right here, automatically executed. Since it continues unless stopped, please use a switch and change the page to stop it. So that's exactly what we're doing here. We're using a switch and page 2 to stop it. So the switch happens at the end of page 1, and page 2 is added, and the page condition for that switch is added to page 2 over here. So that turns everything off. That way it doesn't keep happening again, and I'll show you here what happens. Let's just go through it here. We'll test play it for you so you can see what happens. Alright, so we have our initial position here. That way it happens automatically. Alright, so we're in a little village here. Start the game. And I just push beginning here, and it automatically happens. Watch. Little surprise icon. There's our text. Watch the event log up here. So the expression happened, the message. Enjoy this golden gift. There's a sound effect, the subtitle, the present. See that? And now it's gone. The switch has been turned on, and now it can't happen again. So the event auto-executed, and it's no longer repeating itself. When you first start out, you may have the event happening over and over and over again. That's when switches come into good use to turn that off. Alright, exit out of here. Let's go back into the event here. I'll show you what happens. Go to page 2 here, and we'll take the page condition off. So even though our switch is on page 1, it's not being activated here at all. It's just knowing that the switch wants to be used. So we'll hit overwrite, and watch what happens here, guys, now. Without the switch being used, the event will happen. This is on auto execute. Go from the beginning. Alright. The event log again. Motion expression, message, subtitle, gold sound effects, and then see it happens again and again and again. And if you're giving somebody gold, you're giving them a lot of gold over and over and over again, but also this also prevents the player from moving around. They can't do anything. The game is pretty much stuck or hampered here because the event keeps happening over and over and over again. See this? It's automatically executing itself again. Okay? Let's hit exit out of there. So you see how important those switches are. Let's go to page 2 and page conditions. Again, choose the switch we're using, which is switch 24. There we go. Awesome. One more test play for you guys. Test play. Alright, from the beginning. Alright. You can watch the event execute log up here so you can see everything happening in order. There we go. Cool, and it's done. Now we can move around our map. Without that switch, we couldn't move around, and the event would keep repeating itself over and over and over again, just like me, repeating my dialogue to you. Hoping you guys get it. You can watch this video numerous times. That way you can see exactly what's happening, all of the steps here for yourselves. Experiment, trial and error is key. And I really appreciate you guys too for your questions, advice, and also your tips, and also helping each other out. That is really, really awesome. I really appreciate that very much. Let's go back to the edit event here really quick. So that's auto execute. Let's not do auto execute. Let's just do when character touches. And I've been using this a lot. This is pretty common for most events. I have 1 or 2 auto executes right now in my game, but I also have a lot of character touches events. Cool. So this will not happen by itself. Again, auto execute means it's happening automatically. It's just what it says. So we're in a little village here, kind of roaming around here, and we see this NPC. Well, let's talk to him. So as soon as we touch him with our character, then the event takes place. Enjoy this golden gift. There we go. Wonderful. And now it's done. It's complete. Okay? So one last time, we'll go back into the events here, guys, so you can see this. Edit. Put that back onto auto execute. So start. Very, very important. See the event content. And again, you don't have to have all the sound effects or subtitles if you don't want to. You can add more into it as well. You can add fade-ins, fade-outs, things like that. Really experiment with how you want it to go. But we have the expressions here. We showed you the messages, the icons above heads. Let's just test out this really quick. We're going to have the emotion expression. Let's have an emotion expression here for our character as well. We're going to insert here. Let's do this. Emotion expression. Let's choose our hero this time, right? Do surprise. Cool. So surprise. We're going to insert here. And then go back to emotion expression. Hero, don't show. Cool. Let's see if that order works out pretty well. So you'll have a brief moment there where you have an expression icon or an expression show up over the head of our hero as well. And then it should go off pretty quickly. And you can kind of change the order of things too. It's really up to you. You can cut and paste and everything. So there we go. It's auto execute right now. So look for the little expression here. There we go. You see? The little surprised expression. It's kind of cool. Adds a little bit more personality to your game, I guess. That's cool. One more thing we'll show you guys. Back into edit event here. Alright. Go into this page. Let's add in insert here. Icon overhead. Alright. So what icon could we show on the hero's head here? Let's see. Treasure chest. I guess we could have him think of something. Let's see. Let's do a little chat bubble here. That's an icon for silence recover, so let's not use that one. It's kind of weird. These are all for spells. We'll have a coin show above his head. There we go. Coin 2, confirm. Cool. So expression shows there. And then we'll also take it off of here. Alright. Show icon overhead. Hero, and then graphic don't show. So make sure you add the don't show, otherwise it will stay on the hero or the event's head as you're playing the game. So it's as easy as take them off. All you have to do is just choose don't show. Did I save it? All right, here we go. Auto execute. We'll have a little expression as well for our hero. There it is, and the coin, and it disappears. Cool, right? All right, guys, there you go. Special thanks to you guys once again for all the questions. I'm trying my best to give you all of the stuff that I know. I'm still learning a lot to the game, guys, including variables, so if I can't answer some of your questions, hopefully others can. Really appreciate it. And that was from Dan Day Games. Thanks for your questions. I am Eddy Ray for NintendoChitChat.com. Stay tuned to our channel, guys. Much more Nintendo content, including more RPG Maker Fest material coming your way soon. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.